Here we are discuss about the stores management and what is the store. Store is a place where the excess material is kept in which will be used as and when required. The store is an important component of material management. Store keeps the materials such as that the materials are well accounted and maintained safe and available at the time of the requirement. Storage is an essential and vital part of the economic cycle, and store management is a specialized function which can contribute significantly to the overall efficiency and effectiveness of the materials of the function. The term store is in is refers to a physical location, whether it is a room or a building or etc., where the materials of different varieties are stored and kept. The stores is also known as the warehouses or storehouses. And what are the store functions? Store functions is the is an important element of the material department with a direct interface with all the user departments in its day-to-day working. Stores enables to uninterrupted services to manufacturing the departments as well as and act as an intermediary between the manufacturing and the purchase departments on one hand, and other hand marketing between the manufacturing and marketing departments to avoid any faulty forecasts. Store function is essential. So the basic or primary functions of the stores are receiving of incoming consignments, means the receiving the raw materials, parts of components, spares, tools, supplies, equipments and other materials, and maintaining the records thereof. And next, safety is safekeeping goods, means it is a custody. It is a custody and arranging the inspecting flow and supervision of that particular storage and disposable and undesirable goods. And when we are to issuing of the materials to make a concern of the departments and maintain as the accurate records. And inventory management means tracking as the inventory of that particular materials and properly display of the products or materials to maintaining the periodic countings and records of the inventory or stock. And housekeeping and record maintenance. A good housekeeping to lessen the need for the material handlings. And next, move to the what is the stores management. Store management is concerned with ensuring that all the activities involved in a storekeeping and stock control are carried out efficiently and economically by the store personnel. And the basic responsibilities of the stores to act as a custodian and controlling the agent for the materials to be stored, and to providing the services to users these of the materials. Proper management of store system to provide the flexibility to observe the stock variations in the demand and enabling the purchasing to plan ahead. And since the materials in the store in such a way so that the total cost of maintaining materials remains optimum, and efficiently store management can help with this. And store has a a space with to receive the incoming materials, keep them as long as and or they are not required for the use, and they move them out of the stores for use. So in manufacturing companies or industries, this process of the forms as a cycle to main and run the activities of the stores. So it is giving us the custodians and controlling, maintaining the inventory management and stock variations, maintaining the stock variations and effectively storage. These are all the store management activities. And what are the objectives of the stores management? Stores management objectives are to ensure the uninterrupted supply of the materials without any delay to various users of the organizations, like manufacturing to production department and manufacturing to marketing department, production to marketing departments, and to prevent the overstocking and understocking of the materials. So maintaining as the inventory management system, tracking the inventory management or materials to avoiding the overstockings and understocking of the materials, and to ensure the safe handling materials and prevent their damages, providing the specification ventilations and electricities, and as well as manual lifting and machine liftings is always giving us the safe handling of the materials to prevent the damages and to protect the materials from the fire, theft and other risks. So we have to providing us the surveillances of that particular stores and fire existences. It is always giving us the ensurement of protecting of the materials to minimizing the cost of the storage and to ensure the proper and continuous control of the over the materials, to ensure most effectively utilization of available storage spaces, to optimize the efficiencies of the personnel engaged in the stores. And then we have to go for the store responsibilities. Store responsibilities is stores is a function that is visible in a properly and any physical house, be it a hotels or hospitals, a shop or industrial setup, stores are found everywhere. So in it presents everywhere adequately underlines the responsibilities of a stores depending upon the where it is located. A store has to be burdened from minor and major responsibilities. Now we have to discuss about the most common major responsibilities carried by the stores. That is receipts of the goods and incoming goods, inspection of all the goods, inspection of all the goods, storage and preservations, identification of all the materials stored, materials handling, packaging, issuing and dispatching, maintenance of the stock records and stores accounting, inventory control and stock takings. So move to the first one, that is the receipt of incoming goods. So it is the process of a checking and acceptance from the all the sources, like vendors, production units and repairs or representatives, etc. All materials and parts which are used in the organization. This is including suppliers for the manufacturing or operating forces, process, plant maintenance and capital installations. An inspection of all the receipts involves to examine of the incoming consignments for a quality purpose. Very often, so there is a separate quality control systems and inspection departments located in every organizations, and they are undertaking this work for the most of the materials, and otherwise goods are inspected by the stores managers, and to ensuring that the inspection procedures laid down or carried out before the materials and acceptance into the stocks, and identification of all materials stored. It is the process of systematically defining and describing all the items of the materials in stock. It includes the preparation of the store codes or vocabulary in the adoption of the materials specification and in introduction to degree of the standardizations. And uh, sometimes this work may be done by the design, planning or standards departments, or sometimes it is go for in a purchase departments. And then storage and preservations. Storage means storing is a storage means physical act of storing the all the materials. The general rule is the a place is place for everything for its place. The preservation involves the maintenance of the materials to retain their quality, and quite often it is a temperature, humidity, and other factors is caused to making a troubles of the damagings of that particular materials. And inventory control. Inventory control is the operation of continuously arranging the receipts and issues in such a way as to ensure the stock balances in quantity and or value are adequate to supporting of the current rate of the consumption at all times, which is due to the recording to the economy. It is always related, involves the related process of the provisioning, which is means whereby the instructions are given of for the placing of the orders and corresponding with the future estimated requirements. And stock taking. Stock taking is a process of physical verification and quality and condition of the goods in the stores. And store records. Store records are the documents which records from the day to day and full particulars of individual receipts, issues, and balances of materials in the stock store. In the stock store, details of and processing the recording of the details of stock movements and balances in the terms of the financial value. Sometimes it's undertaken by the accounting departments, and sometimes it is a store manager's work. And next one, material handling. Material handling means it is the movement of the recording all the movements of the materials, issues, and as well as the means order pickings and as well as the dispatches. So these are all the stores management responsibilities. And next move to the different types of the stores. The organization setup of the stores depends upon their requirements and have to be tailor made to meet the specific needs of the an organization. So here there are two broad classifications of the stores. One is the centralized store and another one is the decentralized store. Centralized model store inventory and operations are managed from a single location or a limited number of the locations, and all the decision making of the authorities is concentrated in one central office. And decentralization stores, this model inventory and operations are distributed across the multiple locations or branches. Each location has a degree of autonomy to make the decisions in a relevant operations. And what are the advantages and disadvantages of the centralized stores? So advantages, coming from advantages, this is cost effectiveness. Centralization storages leads to reducing the overhead costs by minimizing as the duplicative functions like share the resources or less than the staffs like. And next, inventory control, easy to manage and track the inventory levels to reducing the risk of overstocking or stockouts. And policies and procedures can be standardized across the organization and ensuring the consistency in services and product offerings. And large purchasing volumes can lead the better details and terms with the suppliers. It is enhancing of the negotiation powers. Centralized operations can lead the more efficient process and faster decision making. It is always leads to streamlined operations. And disadvantages mean less local responsiveness. Centralized systems may struggle to respond quickly and to the local market changes or customer preferences. Means is a centralized system is not not at all giving us a quick response to the local marketers and customer preferences. So it is a disadvantage. And a single point of the control can lead the delays in decision making and potential of the bottlenecks in the operations. And It may be a hardened to adopting of the quickly to changes in the market or operational challenges. So it leads to the limited of the flexibilities. And what are the next move to the what are the disadvantages of the decentralization? So coming to decentralization of the stores, as the local responsiveness is one of the advantage. It means the store can respond quickly to the local customer needs and market conditions and preferences. And the local managers having the authority, it is leads to make a decisions which can enhance the motivation and accountabilities is empowering of the and easy to adopting the operations and strategies to meet the unique demands of the different regions or markets. So decentralization stores is located into the multiple locations. It is always easy to adopting of the operations and strategies and depends upon the demand, depends upon the different regions. It is giving us the high flexibility of the decentralization stores and improving as the customer services because localized operations can lead to better understanding of the customer preferences and it is improving as the services. It leads to the customer satisfactions. And disadvantages means decentralization can lead the increasing of overheads cost and due to duplication function of the resources and across the locations means it is a multiple locations are located. So at that time work is also duplicated and as well as resources is also allocation also very high cost. And variability in the policies and the procedures can create the inconsistencies in the customer experiences and operational efficiencies. Taking example, one store is located into the Vijayawada in one particular place and located into another particular place. So the place variations is having as the variability of the policies and procedures. Take one store located into the nearby rural area and another store located into high trafficable area or high commercial area. So in high commercial area the taxes is very high. In near to rural areas location is less taxation. So and policies and procedures also differed. It is leads to inconsistency of the customer experiences and as well as the operational efficiencies. And next, managing the inventory across multiple locations can be more challenging, leading to potential stock dispensaries. So, the locations is different. Centralization store warehouse is located into one place and different store locations, the different storehouses is located. At that time, we have to move. Taking example, one particular location store is not having as the specific model. Okay, so the people are asking to the customer to wait for 1 or 2 hours or else 2 or 3 hours. Then only the people or bring that particular product. So, and the customer asking, no, I'm not having any time. So you people are bring 1 or 2 hours. Within 1 or 2 hours, you people are deliver that particular product. Then these people are managing the location of the another people, contact with the another location people and ask them to that particular product is available or not, and then the people are transported. So it is the time taken one and as well as the inventory management is also not countable in a honest way. Okay, so these are all the advantages and disadvantages of the decentralized stores. Thank you.